Queensryche went back on the road last week, resuming a tour that began 3 months ago and is scheduled to run at least until the end of July. With the group's single, Silent Lucidity, still hanging out in the top 40, and the new single, Jet City Woman, taking off quickly, we recently caught up with Queensryche to see how one of the year's surprise success stories is holding up. Here's what we found.
We've always sort of tried to keep as our slogan with the band is no limits. As far as, accepting ideas from, Chris coming to the band saying, I got this idea to do this all-acoustic song with orchestration. It was always in our minds. Yeah, let's try it.
This album, and Silent Lucidity in particular, has reached a whole new group of people that have never heard of Queensryche before.
The dreamy sound of Silent Lucidity may confuse those attempting to pigeonhole the music of Queensryche, a problem the band's faced for years.
When we first started out years ago, the writers, in an attempt to categorize Queensryche, were saying that we sounded just like Judas Priest, an American Judas Priest. And then we heard later on, no, they're an American Iron Maiden. That's what they are. Mm-hmm. So now, a few years down the road, they're saying that we're an American Pink Floyd. It's just another attempt to categorize and put, our music in a little box. But every time they put it in a box, we just sort of sidestep the box.
It's too bad that people close themselves off. And if they're doing that with music, how many other things in their life, are they closing off because of lack of knowledge?
After 8 long years as an opening act, this tour is the first for the group as headliners, and it seems to have sparked a new energy and inspiration.
We finally have been able to realize, a dream that we've been thinking about for quite some time, which is carrying our own show everywhere.
Despite the chart success of Silent Lucidity and promise of a repeat with Jet City Woman, the band isn't satisfied with all they've achieved and is already looking forward to working on a new album.
We've always felt like we've had success because with each record we've grown larger as far as world coverage, but it doesn't feel like, we've finally reached the top, because we haven't. It's just another sort of rung on a big ladder.
Queensryche, with Suicidal Tendencies opening up, will play St. Petersburg, Florida, Tuesday. Here now are the results of our MTV News Question of the Week viewer poll.